Hey, what's up developers? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Pratham. Today we are going to build something absolutely incredible. A modern portfolio website that will blow your mind. Look at the smooth animation, the custom cursor effects, 3D backgrounds and these stunning visual elements that will make this portfolio stand out from the crowd. By the end of this video, you will have a custom loader animation, 3D particle background, interactive cursor trail with effect, smooth parallax animation added in the skills part, the GSAP power transition, fully responsive design and much more. So for that, first we need to have the VS Code in our system. So we are using the VS Code, a standard VS Code here. So here first thing, I have created a basic HTML file. So for the easy and convenience, we are going with a single file. We'll add our styles and script part inside this HTML folder itself. So I hope you all have understood the flow, and let's begin to code. So once you are done with this, just I'll start with the basic HTML code. So how it goes is, our HTML code will be written here, our script will be written here, and our stylings will be written here. So let's begin. So in the place of document, I'll replace it with portfolio creative developer. Okay, once you are done with this, you can just run this basic website and you can see whether it is running on the Chrome or not. So you can see this is the part what we wrote, creative developer. So it is running successfully. There is no contents here. So let's start adding it and see how it changes. So let's begin with coding by our first HTML codes. So what we saw in our first in our website was the header part, that this and all. So let's begin. So before that, we need to add the loader. So inside the body, we need to define the loader part first. So for that, we need to open the div class. So div class, so I am writing here portfolio. This is the thing, loader span. So we'll add the animation effect for the later. So once you are done with this, we'll proceed to the next. So after this, we have a custom cursor for the CSS animation, which will be adding later. So just we'll define the class here as of now. Also we'll define the 3D background with cursor following text. So we'll define those two also once you are done with this. Then we'll have a header part. So header part will show that Pratham's portfolio, and we'll have that navigation part to home, about section, creative projects, that and all. So we'll be adding the code for that. So header section, once you are done with the header section, we will come up with the hero section, which contains the text like creative developer, creating digital experience, passionate about the developers, that thing will start. So once you are done with this, you can copy the code for hero section. So once you are done, you can just reload this. You can see how it works here. So save this, run. So you can see the portfolio creative website, the header part, the hero section part have been come here. So once you are done with this, we are going to start with the about section. So in the about section, we need our JPG image, and we'll divide the about section into two columns. In one column, our image will be shown. In the other column, the text what we write, that will be shown. Okay, so in the about section, we have done with that. So let's start here. So first, as I mentioned, in one section, the div section, we will be showing our image. So here in the image src, you can see in the image it's src, yeah, in the image it's src, you can see I've given the path for my image. And next, in the right side, I'll be writing the text about me. That is what I'll do now. Copy and I'll paste it here. So once you are done this, you can copy these things down. So if you want the text, I'll scroll down. So you can see, you scroll to the right, you can see the text also. You can just pause the video and you can just copy it down. That's not an issue. Why am I pasting the code? In sense to save your time, because suppose if I am coding continuously, there are also many channels which does the same thing, so I need to stand out, so I am a bit faster than them. So I am building the code by copy and pasting, so you can just copy it down from my screen. Instead of typing continuously, I'll have a clear set of idea, I'll be explaining the code to you, and I'll be pasting it in front of your screen. So that will help your time to get saved also. So that thing I'm doing here. So once you are done, the rest tags what is pending, I'll just close all three. So just a second. So we had opened 3 more tags, so I'll close that thing. So once it is done, yes, you can see it is closed, yes, closed. Once your hero section is done, we are up with the skills section. In the skills sections, we had many skills to add on, so we added 2 rows for the skill section. The same thing I'll be adding here. I'll just create one more section with skills part. So I've created one more section. This is the skills section, so where I'll be adding HTML5, CSS3, JavaScript, React, Node.js, UI design. Suppose if you have more and more skills, you can just copy this part from here to here, and you can add some more. You can again copy that part and again add. Just copy this and just add one, just copy it below and just change this to Angular. Okay, it will be done. So whichever the skills you have, you can just add it down below this. So once you are done with that, again we have to create one more section with project sections. So let's add on with the project section. So below this I'll add the project section. Yeah, so you can see the code parts is same, just the thing is I have copied the section and again repeated the same. So this is the sections, one paragraph. So what I have done, I've copied and I've again pasted here. The one thing what I am changing is the values, it's present here. So you can see here it's a financial dashboard, it is travel blog, and it's PHP, and also the image part. So you can see the image from this image source I'm changing to this. Okay, this is the content part what I'm changing, rest everything goes same. Suppose if you have a GitHub link or some projects link, you can just paste it here in place of hash. So what it will do, when you click on that project, it will redirect to that GitHub spot or some source code part. So that is what we have done here. Once you are done with that, we have the experience section. So I'll just add the code for the experience section. So below this project part, you have to create one more section that will be your experience section. So you can see I've created an experience section, I've created an ID, and I'm giving the title as work experience. So after this, as I mentioned, again it will be the same thing. This is the main part where I've copied it 3 times and I've changed the values present in it. So here it will be 222 to present, here 2020 to 22, and here 18 to 20, and I've added some text which will be related to my senior front-end developer or web developer what I have worked. So I've added some contents for that. So once you are done with that, we'll go with content section, contact section, sorry. So in the contact section, we will have the like inputs for giving the email number, name, that thing and all. So we'll create a contact section. So you can see I've created a contact section. So I've given an ID as contact, and I'm giving a text, I'm open to discuss with new projects and all. So I'm giving an input, and I'm giving the phone number thing and all. You can add that, and location, what you want you can add it here, and you have to give the users to input the values. So I'm giving your name, your email, project, message, what message you have to send to them. So that is what I'm giving here. And finally we come up with the footer. We have completed everything, so we have to finish up with the footer part. So we'll just take the footer part from here and I'll paste it here. So you can see I've added the footer part. I'm defining it's a Pratham's portfolio, and I'm giving some link for LinkedIn, for my GitHub, and some of the things and all here. So if you have some links for your web development proof, your UI UX development, you can add those links here. It looks same like these links, so you can just add it here. So once you are done with that, you can just reload this and you can see your website how it looks. So let me reload. Okay, I have not saved it. Okay, fine, I'll save, I'll reload. So you can see all what I have done has come. So we have not added the CSS and the JavaScript part, only we have completed with the HTML part. So all our HTML whatever I written here, so it has come. So this is the header part, this is the hero section, this is about me, and the text what I am given here, this is my skills part, and this is my skills part, feature projects, and whatever the image what I have used, so it is working. Then it comes with the work experience and get in touch. This is a contact form for users to fill, and these are the footers. So everything is working fine. Now our work is to start with the CSS, which plays the major role for our website. So since our website focuses on the impressive color animations and background particles things, everything, so CSS plays a major role in this. So I hope everything is clear until now. So if you feel that you need the code anywhere, you can just pause my video and you can just code on your screen. That's not an issue. Anytime you can pause the video, and I've showed you the each and every part of the code what have I done till now. So now we are going to start with our style, which is the major part of our project. So let's see what happens simultaneously. Okay, so I have made it into two parts. So first thing is we have to write the basic root style. So I'll start with the root style, I'll save, I'll refresh. So once you are done with this, you can just copy the font face. I'm using the two font face here. So keep on seeing how the things get changed likewise. So save, run, keep on doing until, because there are some codes which had to come, so it will be waiting for that code to log on. So once you are done with that, use the keyframes. So use the keyframes, save. Okay, we'll finish off with our keyframes things, our floating things and all, and we'll come back again. That will be the best thing what we can do. So once you have copied this, copy this also. Keyframes float, it is a transition for the pulse, fade in and reveal the text, and then we need some rotating things for our loading part, right? So that and all, this is the code for that. This get activates when we write our script code. What are these? These are just for our loading part image. So when you start the website, so there comes a loading portfolio and the loading comes. So for that we are using all these things. So once you are done with this, so here is the real thing starts, real CSS starts for our body. So I'll add the margin with 0, padding 0, and box border and all perfectly, and I'll reload. See, so once I gave this, so before this I'll just show you what is the difference. So before this, all this what we were coded was for loading, so we have not added loading animation text yet, so that comes in under script. So I've just added the CSS for that, but now it is what code what we had will come for this body. So I'll save this, keep observing here, see this got aligned. So once the margin is 0, padding 0, I've used border box, and then font family I am going with space, grow text and sans serif. So body, I'll write the css for body. So I'll just save and I'll reload. You can see how it got changed. See, it was first it was black, now it is first it was white, now it is black. Then we will define the body before. Once you are done with this, just define with body before, save, reload. Okay, see, you can see the shade has come here, like something like blue color. It was full black, now the background has been changed. So keep on observing how our portfolio get updates day code by code in the css. Okay, now I'll add the loader part animations. Loader part animation I have added. So I have one more, loader progress and loader progress bar. So that will come for loading and the thing what we have defined here, the keyframe animations. For that it will be there, so that will be connected to that. So loader animations, I'll just run, I'll just save this, I'll just run. See, you can see this is the loader animation what I was telling. So this loader animation should come, so wait until I finish this loader part correctly. So we had done with the loader progress bar, then we will have loader content logo, then we'll give the loader before, after, and we need to define about the text also. So this was the before, this is after, and we have defined all the absolute width, height perfectly, so we can copy that. Then we are going to finish with the loaded text and the span as inline block display. So inline block display is done. So animation delay, how much delay it needs to take, so we are giving that, and once it's done I'll save and I'll reload. So you can see this has come. So this was the thing what we have created now here. So once this loads, our real content will be visible. So for that we need to finish now with our cursor styles and all. So let's proceed with the thing. You will get to know once we have completed our thing. So before, until then, I'll do one thing, I'll just comment out this thing. So you can see the real website thing. I'll just comment it out. Until then, fine, right? Okay, it's not getting commented. Why? Okay, I'll do one thing, I'll just copy it and I'll remove. Else what we can do, we can just okay, just a second. What I'll do, I'll just comment it out from starting from, yeah, loader, yes, from here. Yeah, I have commented the code now. So I'll just reload now, whether we'll see our content is working. Yeah, our content is showing now. So now let's start. So I've defined the cursor thing here. Now I'll reload. Okay, now we'll finish with cursor trail. I'll add the cursor trail. Let's divide our screen. Yeah, I'll divide our screen, save, run. Okay, done. Then we will start with the header styles. So header, we have these are our headers, so this should get aligned now perfectly once we are done with that. Reload. Yeah, see, as I mentioned, this got aligned from our header styles, and this is the logo which is getting aligned with perfectly. Then we'll define logo icon and logo hover. So this part, logos part, we will code now. So once you are done with this, copy this code, logo icon and logo hover, save, reload. See, you can see logo hover how it works, logo icon, and how the colors are working. Once you are done with that, this is the nav link. So now we are giving the decoration for that. So this all belongs to the nav now. Nav, okay, these are the nav bar that has this. Yes, so we had done here until here. So copy from nav link over, nav link after, and over after. So we have this animation done. Over after, see this thing is over after means when I shift here again this line animations will go back. So that is what we are doing, you can see. So that is what I have defined. When I come here, the line will proceed front. So front and back, what we are doing, that is what we have defined here. Then we have menu toggle. So we'll define the menu toggle. Okay, we'll define the menu toggle. So after that we have the hero section, which means this section. So let's start coding for that. So I'll scroll up, I'll start from here, hero section. So hero section, he first will define for hero and hero content, save. See how the CSS is making our website impressive. So it was not aligned correctly. Just from these two codes our CSS got aligned. So after keep seeing how our website changes one by one. So next we'll go with hero subtitles. I'll give the code for hero subtitles. I'll save, I'll run. Yeah, it's done. Next, see creative developer, it came. Okay, hero subtitle came. Then we have hero title and hero description. So now we will write the code for hero title and hero description. I wrote the code for hero title and hero description. It's done. So you can see how it changed. So this is what we needed. So once it's done, now we'll go for this button thing. So this is called CTA button. So we'll display it correctly. So these are not coded properly, right? So now what we are going for this buttons. So I'll CTA buttons, save, reload. You can see now the buttons thing has been changed. Now we will give some more decoration for button primary, secondary, button before, and button hover, button secondary hover, and all we'll give now. So we'll be starting from button primary. So once you are done with this, we'll start with button primary. So I hope you have copied all these things. So if this is not visible, you can, yeah, you can check this also. Okay, once you are done with this, we are starting with button primary, button secondary, button hover, everything. You can copy it and you can save, you can reload. Then once this is loaded, you can see how it works. This is a classic animation what we are doing with CSS, which will blow your mind as well as the person who sees. Okay, you can just flex in front of them that I have made this own portfolio. Okay, once you are done with this, the next part comes with hero shapes and shape 1, shape 2. Okay, now let's start with that. Yeah, once you are done with this, we'll start with hero shapes. What is this? You will get to know. I'm defining a hero shape, shape absolute, and shape 1, shape 2, shape 3. I have defined 3 things. I'll reload. So once I have done with this, you can see the background thing. So before this, see the difference. Okay, just see the difference. Now before this, you had nothing here. Okay, once I define this, you can see the background thing. Yeah, it came here. I'll reload again. Yes, I'll reload. 1, 2, 3. You can see here, this is blue and this shape is in pinkish red and this shape is green. So 3 shapes what we have defined is coming here. Okay, that's done. Next we are going to indicate with scroll indicator. What is it? You have seen the text here, right? Scroll down. So for that we'll add the animation scroll indicator. We'll have a scroll arrow before, and we'll have a key animation. Okay, so below this just add these things, scroll indicator. Cool. So once you are done with shape 3, scroll indicator, we have scroll indicator for text, scroll indicator arrow, we have scroll arrow before, and for scroll down we have some keyframe animation. Just save this and just run. Yeah, you can see the mouse button came here. So when you click on this, see there is something called this thing. So that is what we have done here. So once that done, we are going with about section style. So we are going with about section style. So what is there? Everything I'll just copy it down. Yeah, what I do, I'll just paste it. So what we have done, we have coding for about section. So for that we have using the main section thing, dot section, and container, section title after, and about content, about the image, then about image how it should fit, then we'll go with about text. So we have this text and all, we need that to be present here. So we are writing for that, we are making a stats of it, and grid, then stats item over, and stat number, and stat label. So what we have done, till this about section. We'll just reload this. Oh, okay, I have not saved. I'll save and I'll reload. Yeah, this is done. You can see how this image is fitting here, my text and the stats what I have given here. So it is fitting perfectly. Our 2 sections is done. Now our 2 sections of coding is done. Next begins with my skills and features product. Let's begin that also. So in the my skills section, next I'll give the coding for my skills section. So once you are done with this, I'll proceed with my skills section. So you have in the my skills, same, we have a container, we have a carousel, and we have a track, we have an item, we have skill item over, we have skill icon, skill name, skill level, skill progress, and carousel nav, carousel dot, and carousel dot active. So we are defining that. We'll reload this. Yes, you can see it has come. Okay, we need to add the animation for this. We will add it later. Just wait until we finish with our HTML and CSS part. Okay, and then further comes is our featured product part, feature projects. So for that we have some CSS to be done. So we'll code that part. Yes, open this code. Yes, it's working well. So project grid, we are creating a grid for our project, such as it should be 3 to 4 projects per line. For like that we have aligned it, and we have a project card, it should show in the card format, and we have an image that should fit perfectly, and project should not overlay. For that we have defined correctly, and card hover, and project title, project tags, everything should be visible when you hover on it. So suppose if you hover on a project, all that contents, names, that thing, this thing should be visible for the viewer. That is what we have defined here. I'll save, I'll run, I'll open this. Yes, you can see the grid format is done. When you hover on it, the things are being seen. Suppose if you want someone to view this project, what you can do is you have to, as I mentioned, that you have to add the link for your website. Like there is the option called ahref, so a hyperlink. So you have to give that link, GitHub link or project link in space of that hash. So when you click on that view project, what it will do, it will take the users for that corresponding website. Okay, once you are done, next we'll add the timeline for section styles. Okay, we will add the timeline content for the section times. Okay, we'll add this. You can copy the same. So we are adding the timeline section styles, timeline before, timeline item, timeline child, then we'll add this dot and then dot date, content, title, subtitle and text. Once you are done with that, just save, reload, come here, you can see the work experience is being set perfectly. Okay, the final part is our contact page and the footer. So we are left out with only two sections, that is contact styles, contact part of styles, and then our footer styles. So let's finish it off and then we'll be back. Okay, then we'll start our animation part, that is our script thing. So let's copy this contact styles. So contact styles is here, contact info, contact method items, over on it, then text, p, form, label, control, focus, control, so and form submit before hover and submit hover. Why am I showing you like this is because there are similar website, it will be coding you for each and every line and people will get bored of it. So I'm not here to bore you, I'm here to give you the best project what I have. Okay, I'll be coding this and I'll reload. Yeah, this is done, you can see this is done. Fine, then we are left out with the last part, that is footer styles. Let's copy this. Yeah, so this is the footer styles, it's begin from here. So footer content, footer column, logo, text, social icons what we have, it should be aligned correctly, the links it should work correctly, and the title, footer after, and links how it should be there, how when you hover on it how it should look, the input, how when you are inputting something in the footer, how the box border should be there, and how the bottom should look, bottom text and content should look, and there is some keyframe animation, there should work correctly with the timeline perfectly aligned with all the thing. So once you are done with that, the final part we are left out with the 3D background styles, right? So we'll add that also. So one, yeah, it's here, this is the last part of our styles. Once we are done with this, yes we are, yeah, this is the 3D background styles, particles, our cursor animations, parallax element and animations what we have, and the typing text, glowing elements, and scroll over reveal animation. Once you scroll, next section will be revealed after that, so slowly it will be revealed. So that and all we are adding it here. Once you are done with this, just reload, go to your website, reload. Yeah, once you come here the content will come. Once you scroll only next thing will be visible for you. I think it's taking some time for load. Just a second, let me close this and I'll rerun this again. F5. Yes, it's done. Okay, there is some issue. Why is it not showing? Okay, we have written this, but we have not written the script for this. So that is why we have written the 3D background, but the background should show before the content. So that is why the real contents are not showing. So what we will do, we will just write up with our script part. So we'll go with our script part, just scroll down, where is our script tag until you find the script tag. Yeah, here is our script tag. So here we'll start writing our code. So once we write this code, everything will be perfectly visible for us. So here we are writing wait for the page to load. So I've defined everything what is happening with the comment section. You can also read that, and we are going with the loader animation. So startingly I had told you that there should be a loader animation which will be writing in this script. So after this I'll be writing it here, the loader animation part. Yeah, I have written. So once I have written with this, I'll close this section with the hidden hover. The 3D background particle which was obstructing our website to run because we had not defined it in our JavaScript. So I'm defining it here. So this is a 3D particles animation. So I'm creating a particles which will connect our CSS to this, and then it will make our website work perfectly. And the custom cursor what we had defined in our CSS was not working perfectly because we had not defined it correctly. So we'll define that also. And then yeah, we have done. From here you can copy the custom cursor, update custom cursor, and handle the cursor, and this is hide the cursor when it is not hovering and show the cursor when it is required. Then we have a parallax effect. For the skill section we need a parallax effect. So for that we written the CSS already and HTML also, but we had not written our script part. So I'm writing the parallax effect here. You can also copy this parallax effect script part. Then scroll reveal animation. Once you scroll only, the content should be revealed. For that I'm writing the JavaScript part here. You can copy. Then we have interactive elements which we had written with the CSS. For that we are connecting with JavaScript interactive elements. Once you are done with this, we have a smooth scroll anchor links. Just write that, it's done. And then we have a skills carousel. Yeah, you can just copy. So once you are done with this, I'll go with this. So after that, as I mentioned, we'll be using the GSAP animation for everything. I will be going with the GSAP animation part. I'll copy till here and I'll paste it here. So as I mentioned, I'll be going with the GSAP animations. I have pasted all the code. You can copy it. It's from here. Yeah, these are the GSAP animations I'm using. The animated text typing, for your typing also the animation will come. Animated skill progress bars, and then the animate timeline effects, and then we have project cards, hover animations, and we have mobile menu. If you're using through mobile, it should work correctly. And then we have form validation, submission form, simple validations form, and email validator. Then switching to the themes. Okay, this is what we have done until now. Just save this file. Now reload your website. Yes, everything is there. What we'll do, reload. Okay, we have missed out one thing. In the starting I had commented a code. If you have forgotten, I'm going to remind you now. So here the loader progress bar code we had commented in our CSS. Now what I'll do, I'll just uncomment that, so that we can use that as well. So just scroll up. So see how much long code it is and how much we have typed. We have to be proud of us, right? We have been typing so much things. Yeah, once you are done with this, just remove this comment from here. Okay, I just remove it from here. Save, run. Yeah, you can see how it is working, the loading format animation, how it is working. And once it is done, you can see this is opening. Okay, Once you scroll down, you can see the animation of scroll up is also, you can see here, it is also going up, and our next section will be revealed. And after this, JavaScript animations, when you hover on it, see how it is looking. Yeah, it is good. And then we have our feature project sections. Then after that, our loading animation works smoothly, one after the other. The animation will be popping up and it will show, it will reveal the contents for us. Then we'll have our contact form. When you click on this, you can see the CSS what we have used, the box border thing, so it is working perfectly. So once you write something, it will take the input also. Suppose if you paste something, it will come with white. Okay, that all thing is done. When you send the message, you can see how it works, the background reversal CSS, how it works. See, so this is the animation what we have done, and we have the portfolio, quick links, and email for subscription. So if you have achieved till, and also you have links here, you can just click on this, it will take you to different section. That's not a problem. Suppose if you have this, you can just click on that and you can get the thing also. So if you have done till here, congratulations, you have done the best portfolio for your skill progress. So add this in your resume and the interviewer will be shocked by seeing this kind of projects with the animated effects. Okay, until then, we'll meet in the next video. Thank you, bye.